Okay, so now that we know the basics of points, lines, planes, rays, how to create things, how to show things, we're going to be asked on a few occasions to go ahead and create something based on a list of things that we would like to see. So, first things first, this says create plane D. Now, as we just got done talking about, best way to create a plane is to take your straight edge, bell's ringing. Let's go ahead and create a plane. Now don't just do a rectangle, because a rectangle doesn't do a very good job of showing a plane. You want to kind of slant it a little bit. Now this thing's called a parallelogram. I realize that we haven't talked about quadrilaterals yet and what their properties are and everything else, but I'll just tell you now that this thing's called a parallelogram because it has two pairs of opposite parallel sides. All right. Now, it's not good enough just to draw the plane. They asked us to draw a specific plane, plane D. So somewhere in one of the corners on our plane, we need to draw a capital letter D. Okay, capital letter D. So I'm going to go over here. I don't know, I guess I'm going to go like bottom left-hand corner. I'm not real good with my cursive letters because I don't do a lot of writing, but capital D goes something like this. Something like that, I don't know. Do your best, okay? Secondly, we want points A, B, and C to be collinear, which means they all fall on the same line and are contained on line G, meaning they fall on line G. So at this point, you have a little bit of freedom here. You can kind of draw your own, it's up to you where you want to put it. This is a line segment. I want a line. So I need to put my arrows at the end so that it shows that that continues in both directions. On this line, I want points A, B, and C. So I'm going to draw a point, and I'm going to put A, another point, B, another point, C. The line itself, we were told, is called line G. Now, lowercase cursive G. Okay, lines are labeled with lowercase cursive. Planes are labeled with uppercase cursive. All right. Next, we want lines H and G to intersect at some point called T. Well, there's no line H yet, but we do have a line G. So really, wherever we want to, we need to draw another line that intersects with G, like such. Whoops. And we're going to call this line H, lowercase cursive H. Okay? And the other key was that they said they want these to intersect at point capital T. So you know how to label points. Points are labeled with capital letters. This is the intersection point where the two cross, and we're going to call that capital T. Okay? They tell us that there is a segment called MN that is on line H, so really all I need to do is to throw a couple more points on line H, call one of them N, one of them N, M and N. So this part here between them would be considered a segment. So that segment is on line H. The last thing is that point K is on a line, but is not contained in line H. So we need to put point K on a line, but we can't put it on line H. So we're going to put it right here somewhere on line G. And that is how we do that.